Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video where I am sick. So if I sound weird, apologies for that. It's also why this video has been kind of delayed because I was not even good enough to record yesterday or Saturday, which is when I was intending to do it. So here I am on the server, which I'm sure most of you have noticed has been whitelisted for a while because I was working on it. So I just noticed that. Oh my gosh. How have I been able to live with that for so long? That's better. Okay, so, yeah, it's been whitelisted for quite a while. Uh, I will show you the work that I've been doing in a moment. But yeah, hopefully, y'all aren't too upset about this. Even if you are, it's not much I can do about it, so sorry about that. But, for the most part, the changes made were, let's see here. I got a new, chat filter plugin that it's amazing. You can actually say the word glass on the server now without the second half of it being blanked out. Also, I lowered the uh, chat limit to every 3 seconds. Um, and then I said I was going to be rebuilding PvP, so allow me /warp PvP. Here's the new PvP arena. Um, as you can tell, it's got all these fancy designs in here, which the reason I couldn't do them before was because people could break them. I worked on some other plugins and stuff, got them in here, so now only graves can be broken in here, and dirt if it spawns from the grave. So there's that. Also, up here you'll notice this, which if you have Squire or higher, you can do /warp, spectate, and you can come up here and spectate the matches. But yeah, that's the new PvP arena. Also, let me go back to spawn. The biggest change that I have made is that, let's see here, over here on the other side of the spawn, there's this room that has been blocked off for a while. Here it is, all of its magical awesomeness. So, basically what this place is for, if you do /warps, you'll notice, right there, legends, that's this room. So, you warp to legends, and what this room is going to be is, now, before I start saying this, all of you who are going to get angry about this, it's a shame, but I really don't care. I've had enough of people getting angry at me for things that I'm doing to help them, so if you're going to get angry about this, then okay, rage quit, don't buy ranks on here, go play on another server, I'm fine with that. Just don't spam my comments or the Discord or anything like that. I really don't care, and you're just going to get banned from all of it, so. But basically the way this is going to work is, I'm going to open up a poll. I will have a link down in the description to this poll, and every month or 2 months, which is what the poll is going to be for, the Skyblock world will be reset. I'm really leaning towards a month for reasons that I will disclose shortly. The Skyblock world will be reset along with all of the balances and all of the inventories. The person, but it will be whitelisted 1 day before the reset, and me and a couple other people that I have already picked, including me and GOP98, we're going to get on and go to all of the islands, because I'm going to be watching it and having my mods look at islands during the course of this time as well, and keeping tabs on who's doing the best, and well, it'll also be going slightly by the island top. But I've set up a scoring system using the island level, and granted, since all of these things aren't equal, I've set up like a point system that balances it out. But using the island level, the person's money, how many achievements they have completed from the achievement book, And overall, and then we're also going to add in, slightly a little bit of what we think between them. And the person who has the highest score at the end of each month is going to get a monument to them in here with, player of the month. Oh yeah, the other thing was the time spent on and kills in PvP. But so the time spent on kills in PvP, island level, amount of achievements completed, vanilla achievements completed, all this stuff is going to add together to go here. Now, when we are checking the islands, if we find anything illegal or even questionable on one of these islands that you have to even be warned for, you will be excluded from that month's contest. So, you get your monument in here. Then the next month, if you make it in here, you can't be in here again the next month or the month after that. So you'll be out of the contest for 2 months once you get in there. And then, so there's going to be 12 people put in there every year, which I'm planning on having 4 on this wall, 4 on this wall, and 4 on this wall of the monuments to people. And then at the end of the year, the person with the highest overall score is going to get, so see how GOP98 has his thing and I have my thing, but over here these two places are kind of empty. Well, the highest score of the year total is going to get a monument built, either a head like that one, possibly a full body like mine, built over here or on top of that. Haven't decided which, but regardless, you'll get your monument built over on this side of the thing, and it will stay there for the entire following year. That is, if the server stays around for another 2 years or whatever. So, regardless, for as long as the server lasts, if it lasts under a year, you'll have a monument to yourself built here. Also, you can tell me down in the comments whether you think I should do, like, the monument for every 6 months, though, unless a ton of people tell me, I'm probably going to stick with, the highest score of the year. We'll go there, because I expect the server to still be around then. But this is going to fix a lot of problems, like duplication, because people won't have enough time to do all of that in a month, and if they do, it's really easy for us to find who's duplicating, so they'll just be excluded from the thing. Also, it'll fix the whole lag problem, because the biggest problem is these people that get so much stuff and money, which I'm not, saying, you shouldn't get a lot of stuff and money, but they get so much that they don't know what to do with it, and then they just buy tons of laggy items and machines, build them all over their base, and just do whatever they can because they got nothing better to do. And so it'll keep the competition fresh every month, so that you still want to try and get in the thing. And I might do it so that you can't win just 2 months in a row. So you can win like 1 month, skip a month, next month. I might do that, but I'm not sure. I'll have a bunch. You can just tell me your opinions on all this in the comments down below, unless it's hate, in which case don't tell me because I really don't care. But the yeah, so there's going to be fresh competition every month to see who has the best thing. Other than that, I think that's about all there is to say. I did a couple other bug fixes and changes. The applied energistics auto crafting is no longer banned, but then again, it's so late game, I don't know that many people will get to it. But for those of you who haven't been aware of it already, I've said this many times, and I'm going to actually change the achievement book on the server to fit in with the rules, which I've been meaning to do for a while but haven't gotten around to. But for those of you who haven't found out already, as I've said many times to many people, the server is not made to be the full experience of this mod pack. You can't really the mod pack is made to be played in a single player or a private server, which is why I made the server pack for it that you can run off of your own computer, which I did make a video on how to do that a while back, and I'll link that in the description. So if you want to go play on your own private server, you can do that. Also, there are several server hosts out there, which I will also link in the description, that aren't too expensive. Apex, I believe, is one of them, where you can just buy a Forge server where it runs on a specific Forge version, and then you can just download my server pack and put in the mods and config into your server folders there, and it'll run this mod pack fine, just like any other private one would. So there's plenty of ways that you guys can run private servers for yourself. So if this isn't for you, then feel free to go do that. I'm also trying to get hooked up with like Apex or one of those hosting services and see if they can add my mod pack to it, because it is relatively large now and popular. So I'll see if they can do that, and then I'll have like a little link to it on the launcher or the website for it or whatever. But yeah, so but as I was saying, it's not, the server is not made to be the full experience of VoidPack 2, which a lot of people seem to think it is, but the full experience is made to be single player or the private server, which is what I do for my series. So a lot of things, they kind of misrepresent the server in what it is, and so it's, I'm sorry for those of you who had a different impression of it, but you can't really, the mod pack is so large and expansive that you can't do the full feature of it on a server that's made to have so many people, because it's currently got, I think it was 4,099 different player, oh, wonderful, now you know what mouse I use. It's got, I think, 4,099 different player datas that it has saved to the server, and you can't have the data for an entire mod pack saved to each person. Servers aren't made to run that kind of stuff, and I've heard a lot of you say, you know, and they're valid arguments from your point of view. Well, you know, servers, there's a lot of servers, they only take 5 minutes to restart, or there's these servers out there that, you know, they do this, they do that, they support 10,000 people. But yes, they do, but I don't know if you've played on many other modded servers, but most of them have a lot more disabled than this one, and the ones that don't are really, really laggy, which, I mean, this one does have its lag, but I try to keep it as lag-free as I can, and the modded servers, most of them only support maximum of 50 people online at once. Most of them are 30. I'm, you know, in between, I'm at 35, but all of those really big servers out there, almost all of them have 1 or 2 mods, or they're vanilla. This thing has 89 mods, I think it is. Somewhere around there, 83 or 89 mods. It's got so much data in it. Let's see here, if you open the inventory and don't have command block searched, it's got 42 pages of items. And in vanilla, there would be, what, 3 at the most? So, and most of them aren't like regular full-featured survival either. So there's a very stark contrast between my server and most others. And so really all I'm asking you is, just don't compare this one to other servers. It's not other servers. It's not made to be the full experience of this mod pack. For that, as I said, I'll have links to the video on how to host a server from your computer, so if you want to try that first, you can. And also links to some server hosting websites that you can try out. So, I think that's where I'm going to end this video. Hopefully it's been informative. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you like the new PvP and all that, leave a like down below. If you don't like any of it, well then go dislike, as I've always said, go dislike something on GOP98's channel. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and if you didn't, well then I'm sorry, but, you know, not much I can do about it. I guess I'll see you guys next time, and bye.